All right, welcome traders. Welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope you didn't spend too much money over the weekend, and I hope you came ready so that way we can try to make some money today. What I want to get into this morning is actually I want to turn that off. Okay, it's annoying. What I want to get into this morning is I want to do a little bit of a recap, talk about the last trade that we was in on Friday, and try to talk about what went right, what went hold the license to be or even though I am a licensed professional and I hold the license to give you professional advice. This is not what this show or what Forex Tech Magazine is about. It's not about giving you advice on how to make trades for your own personal investing. For that, you need to go and speak with a licensed, competent advisor. This show, this magazine, all of this that we're putting together here is for the sole purpose of education and entertainment purposes only. Okay? So once again, if you have personal financial questions, need to seek the advice of a licensed, competent professional. With that being said, let's jump right into these trades. Okay? So last Friday, one of the things that we were looking at was a couple of Great British Pounds trades. We were looking at the Great British Pound and the CAD, and I think it was the Great British Pound and the Swiss franc. So when we made the trades, let's get out of here. We're looking a little bit at Bitcoin. We'll talk about that later on. All right. So this our chart. Okay, good deal. All right, so if you would recall, or if you do recall, rather, when we were looking at this particular trade here, there we go. Looking for my notes. We're looking at this particular trade here. There was some assumptions that we made. All right, decisions that we made based off of these assumptions. One of the things were, I do apologize. I took my moving average off. Let's get back. Let's get that back. Cool. I think we had it at 20. All right, perfect. So yeah, so when we went into this trade last Friday, a couple things. One, we were looking at the candlestick, which was the 3 o'clock candlestick, which was this one here, all right? And we noticed a couple things. One, it was under the simple moving average, the 20 period simple moving average. So it was under there. So we kind of decided, hey, because it's under the 20, right, the moving average, then this is probably more likely going to be a sell position for us, right? And also we noted that the size of this candlestick was under 50 pips. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go for our 50 pip minimum. Yeah, this right here was a 27, 28 pip candlestick, even less if you don't count the wick. And then when we factor in our entry point and our exit point, we're still going to be less than 50 pips. And so what we're going to do, we were going to look to try to gain 50 pips out of this particular trade. All right. And so here was an entry point. It was at 1.27373, right? And which I made a note of it here with this dark arrow. This is kind of around that spot where it would, where we would actually brought in. And then we were looking for a stop loss at 1.27779, which is up and around here. oh, I'm sorry, here, right? Whipping around here. We barely touched it. Okay. And anyway, and then the take profit, which is easy to find because it's just this line right here, right? Which is at the 1.26866, right? Everything looked perfect as it always does. But once again, this is why we always talk about using precaution when you're trading, right? Because it's good to be able to go into a trade and be optimistic. It's good to believe in yourself. It's good to say, hey, you know what, I've been doing this for years and I got skills to pay the bills, and that I can get in here and I can just eyeball it and I can go ahead and make money, right? But reality is that it's not always the case, right? And it particularly wasn't the case on Friday, right? And we're going to walk through and talk about this trade and what happened with this, because as you can see, I never hit my take profit, right? And if you look down here at the bottom, right, where it shows like the account balances and everything, the profit and losses, you see for this particular trade right here, we actually lost, right? We lost $415.26, right? Can't be a winner losing all the time, right? But here's the key though, and this is probably going to be this is probably like the most valuable trade that I've had so far since I've started showing my trades on Twitch. And the reason being is because this is a loss, and losses are only good if you can learn from them, right?